Have you ever wondered what type of secrets celebrities use to get all this money and power and success? Like, really, what is it? Some people chalk it up conspiratorial. Some people chalk it up to luck. Like it's just unexpected. They just got lucky. But what if I could show you there's a science behind it? What if I could show you the step-by-step formula? For example, Beyonce, one of the richest, most successful entertainers in the world. Well, if you're here on the channel, I polled my audience, what celebrities do you want to see for their step-by-step process to create reality? Beyonce was at the top of the list. So I wanted to break this down for you, and the results were really crazy what I found. And I'm going to show you in her own words what she did and how you can use it to get the money you want, the power you want, the success you want, love, whatever future desires you want. You can use this process, and I'm going to show you in her own words, and then I'm going to give you a step-by-step of exactly how you can use it. But first, I want to welcome you to the channel. If you are a returner, thanks for coming back. If you're new here, thanks for being here and clicking on this video. I'm Jake with JakeDucey.com. If you haven't yet, I have a free success hypnosis. It's my free success hypnosis to reprogram your subconscious mind, because our subconscious minds have all been programmed with a bunch of crap. We've been brainwashed by the world to be like average and not that confident and not make much money and not become that successful. And this controls our whole life. But science shows you can reprogram your subconscious mind. And when you do, it becomes a magnet to help you get what you want the quickest, the fastest, and the easiest way possible. All you have to do is listen to this for a couple minutes every day. Like, you don't have to do this big, huge thing for 30 minutes. Just 2, 3, 4, 5 minutes whenever you have time. That's how simple it is. Over 1 million people from all over the world have used it. And every day I get these awesome stories. So I'd love for you to use it. My gift to you for free. All I ask is you come back, share your success story of all the great things that come into your life from using it. It's jakeshypnosis.com. There's a pop-up right here. You can click that to get it for free. Or you can go to jakeshypnosis.com or click the link in the description or pin to the comments right there down below. And let's move in to how Beyonce created her reality. Now, in a minute, I'm going to break down right here exactly how Beyonce used her first principle to go from a teenager with a dream to manifesting literally everything that she desired. But first, let's hear from Beyonce on principle number 1.
How would you like me to describe you?
A legend in the making.
A legend?
Yeah.
That's big.
I said in the making.
Now, if you really think about what she said there, he said, what should I call you? What should I describe you? She didn't say, I hope one day maybe I will become a legend. I hope one day maybe I will become a huge artist. She said, I'm a legend. I am this already. What most people do is the opposite. I hope maybe it'll happen. Here's how Beyonce created her reality. Let this circle right here represent your mind. The top half of the circle is your conscious mind. The bottom half is the subconscious, for SC. Now, thoughts are energy. This energy goes into your conscious mind, and your thoughts become ideas. So Beyonce said, I am a legend. This was her modus operandi. This was her operating system. Ideas, your thoughts become ideas. These black arrows represent the dominant conscious attention becomes the subconscious paradigm, the subconscious beliefs, and the subconscious personality. Ideas create emotion and belief. Beyonce said, I am a legend when she wasn't, which became emotion and belief. Think about the difference of emotion between you saying, I am so excited because my soulmate's coming soon. I am so stoked because I'm about to make more sales than I ever have, and I'm going to make more money next month than I ever have in my whole life, and I'm freaking stoked. Think of that energy versus, man, it would be so nice if I could have the most money I ever made next month. It would be really nice. Or, man, I would love to meet my soulmate, Jake. I would like it, but every guy has been an asshole, and every girl just ends up like wanting the rich older guy, right? They're different energies, right? It's a different frequency. It's a different emotion. Ideas create emotion and belief. What was Beyonce's idea? I am already a legend. That creates an emotion of certainty. That creates emotion of, I'm a superstar. I have the it factor. You guys just don't know it yet. That creates emotion and belief. This is setting up the vibration of the body, the vibration of your energy field. So what is Beyonce's energy field when she wasn't Beyonce? She was a legend even though she wasn't. That vibration controlled everything that she attracted subconsciously. It was transmitted through her music. Music is a transmission of sound. Sound is a signal of energy with a specific vibration. When she was singing as a broke artist, she was, I am a legend. This controlled the vibration. That was transmitted through the sound. That controlled her reality. That's why you hear people that are amazing singers, just as good or better than Beyonce, but they're broke and they're working another job and trying to sing on the weekends and they never make it. And what do they say? This is lucky. It's lucky. They just got lucky. They know the right No. Their vibration, their subconscious wasn't set up right. Beyonce's was set up right. And that made her I am legend become a reality. That's why I'm so big on success hypnosis. The easiest way to do this is to reprogram your subconscious through repetition. I have a free success hypnosis. It's jakeshypnosis.com. You can click right here. There's a pop-up. You can go to jakeshypnosis.com where it's pinned as the top comments. It's in the description. It's free. All you got to do is listen to it for a couple minutes every single day, and you create a shortcut to get this same result where you want something, but now your subconscious and your vibration is already vibrating at the frequency of it before it exists. And it's easy to do. You don't have to do anything. You just have to listen to it. The subconscious receives all information through whatever is repeatedly impressed upon it. Whatever is impressed will be expressed. Beyonce impressed I am a legend. It expressed herself 10 years later as the biggest artist in the world and a billionaire and all these things. Change what you impress, you will change what you express. It's free to use. All you got to do is 1, 2, 3, 4 minutes a day. Click right there to get that. And let's move on to the next principle from Beyonce.
Every thought in your mind is powerful. Every word you speak is powerful.
Now, what she said there is actually very scientific. It sounds like one of those motivational quotes that's above someone's toilet when you go into their bathroom and it's like, think positive, and you're like going to the bathroom and you're like, man, this is kind of dumb. But there's science behind it. She said every thought is powerful. Every thought creates. This is the way it works. Every time you have a thought or an emotion, what happens is you activate, this is your mind or your brain. Each X is the electrical signal in the cells of your brain when you have a thought. So Beyonce's thinking all these X's, I'm rich, I'm a legend, I'm a boss baby, I'm the shit. That's what Beyonce's thinking. What's happening here? Every thought is creating. Every time you have a thought, you spark electrical cells in your brain. There's a term in neuroscience called Hebb's law that says that nerve cells that fire together wire together, meaning whatever cells are repeatedly activated, day after day, they build neural networks. And then that becomes the way your brain operates via neuroplasticity. So Beyonce's like, I'm a legend, I'm a millionaire, I'm a billionaire. What's happening? All of these lines are neural networks connecting in her brain. So she's built an entire brain of being a legend, being a millionaire, billionaire, top celebrity artist. It's already in her brain before it's happened. Her brain's already changed before it's occurred. That's how powerful your thoughts are. Conversely, if we go back to the other and we go, man, I'd really like to have the money, but I'm dumb. I failed junior English class in high school and I'm stupid and nobody likes me and my mom said I'll always be alone and my parents got divorced and I'm overweight and I'm ugly and I'm like, whatever your thing is, if you give energy to that, you activate those cells. And instead of creating all these neural networks of your brain being conditioned or wired for your desired reality, you've programmed your entire cellular apparatus neurologically for your brain to stay where you are. So your brain tells a story because your brain's just an artifact of the past. In your brain, Beyonce's told a story. It was an artifact of this person's a legend, this person's rich, this person's famous, this person's very successful. Conversely, many people, their thoughts are conditioned for the negative, so their brain is wired to be broke, to be not confident, to be alone, to be taken advantage of. And then that neurological program controls their reality. It's like the coolest thing ever because once you realize, you go, oh, wait, so if I can control my mind, I can activate different cells in my brain and I can train my brain to have my desire before it comes. And you might be like, whoa, that's like not real science. But Harvard neuroscientists did a study. They took people playing the piano and they wanted to find out, if you imagine playing the piano, does your brain know the difference? One group played the piano, one group imagined playing the piano. The group that imagined playing the piano had the exact same brain activity as the group that played it. They activated the same parts of their brain, they had the same motor activity. They didn't play the piano, they just imagined it. But if you looked just at the fMRI scans, just looked at the electrical activity in the certain regions of their brain, it was the same as the group that played it. So your brain doesn't know the difference between what's real and what's not real. So what Beyonce did is she tricked her brain to think she already had this thing that she didn't have. And what most people do is they trick their brain neurologically to have the opposite of what they want. They train their brain for what they don't want. But imagination is like the pen that rewrites your brain and your entire reality. And that's why success hypnosis is so important. Like when I was 20 years old and I was like broke and I was trying to publish my books and I wanted to become a big author and I learned all this, I thought, well, this sounds too good to be true. Why don't I test it? Why don't I test it? Why don't I suspend my disbelief and see what happens? Real science is about testing hypotheses and seeing what is real and what isn't based off of experiential data. The way that you do this is test it. So what I did, I was like, maybe this is real. Can I do this? 20 years old, failed junior English class, dropped out of college. Every publishing company said no, didn't know how to write. What did I do? I want to be a millionaire author. So what should I do? Every day I started getting hypnotized that I was a millionaire author. I'd like go into these hypnotherapists and I'd be like 20 years old with no shoes and my hair was like down to my waist. And I'd be like, so what you're going to do today is you are going to hypnotize me to be a millionaire author that's in bookstores all over the world, okay? And they'd be like, okay. But I started doing it every day. And then I created my own success hypnosis and I started listening to it myself. What did I do? The same thing. We use a different color here. So what did I do? Let's use these red. That is me programming myself to be a millionaire author before I was. What happens? New cell sparked, 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 new cell sparked. And then what occurs? New reality. What happened was I sold 10,000 copies of a self-published book out of the trunk of my car, led to a TEDx talk out of nowhere. Penguin Random House gave me a book deal for multi-books. My channel went from 2,000 subscribers to 200,000 subscribers in 1 year. I went from making under $10,000 a year, not a month, a year, to over $1 million, just like that. It happened so fast it didn't seem real. The process was simple. Every day I practiced feeling it. So you can get my free success hypnosis. It's jakeshypnosis.com. Click there. It's linked in the description. It's pinned to the comments. And what you want to do is listen to it and practice doing what she's saying. Visualize that you are activating new cells. You're activating the cells of the money you want, the job you want, the love you want, the life you want. And while you listen to the success hypnosis, it'll do the work for you. All you need to do is practice feeling this new reality. What would it feel like if I got that viral video? What would it feel like if my soulmate showed up in my life? What would my new car smell like? Like, if you want a new car and that's your specific goal, what I would advise you to do is not only go test it, what you want to do is test smell it. Don't tell them that because they'll think you'll be like, hey, I don't want to test it, I just want to smell it. Because what you're doing is creating a real sensory experience that you can bring back while you're practicing mentally rehearsing it. Once you know what it smells like, you can call upon that smell. That activates different sense inputs that trick your brain into thinking it's real. You want to feel it, you want to hear it, you want to hear what's happening. And what happens? Boom, 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 boom. New brain, new reality. And that's really how simple it is. That's what Beyonce did. It wasn't good luck, bad luck. That's how simple it is. So make sure you get my success hypnosis and start to do this every single day. And now some people, maybe you, might be thinking, yeah, but you left out the part about the Illuminati and the real secrets. And this is where you're going to be mind blown. So let me show you how she actually made the whole reality come true.
I have visualized everything from the color of my stiletto to my hairstyle to the choreography and movement, and no one has seen it except me. So there are certain details that I'm really specific about, and it's hard for me to commit to something until I have that vision because I haven't seen it yet. And it's very strange, but all of my really great performances, I saw them happen before they happened.
And right now you might be thinking, yeah, but what about the Illuminati? That's what you told me. And then she talked about visualization. I was just tricking you. Here's how we come full circle. Here's how her visualization process works down to the T. This is how most people visualize. If you are getting the results you don't want to get, this is how it works. So pretend this box right here is your environment or your reality. All these little X's are all the stimulation and information from our environment. So your environment might say, you're broke, you look at your bank account, you're broke, you don't have your soulmate, the other side of your bed's empty. For me, when I was trying to become a big author, my environment told me no. All the publishing companies said no, everybody said it wouldn't work. So this is what was happening from my environment. So how most people visualize is like this. The environment, which is just energy, electrical signals, this circle is you, or Beyonce, or me. Now, we'll use green here. Now, the way that it works is the environment gets your attention. Need to make sure I spell attention right. So the environment gets your attention through senses. Your 5 senses pick up the electrical information of your reality that goes into your brain. And what does that do? That creates pictures and images. Your brain works in pictures and images. If I say think of your refrigerator and you have a white refrigerator, it doesn't spell in your head W-H-I-T. No, it's instant picture. If I say think of your bank account, instant picture of $11 or $11 million, whatever it is. Think of your car. What color is it? You don't spell out B-L-A-C-K, you see the black car. Your mind works in pictures. But what most people do is their mind is generating pictures that are replications or mirrors of the pictures from their environment, because their environment controls their attention and their five senses are controlled by their environment. So the pictures they create in their mind are based off of outer attention. But if you inverse that and you flip it around, that is the secret to how visualization works. So a new reality, instead of getting controlled by this, you have an inner world. We'll put a bunch of money. So this here is inner environment. Instead of your mind being controlled by the outer environment, you've created an inner world. Just like Beyonce, I'm a legend already, baby. Or just like me, I'm a millionaire author, even though I wasn't. So now it's not controlled by the five senses. It's controlled by an inner picture. This is your mind. Now your attention is controlled by an inner world instead of an outer world. So then your mind is full of pictures of your desires already fulfilled versus pictures of your outer reality where your desires haven't happened. So you have essentially deleted mental viruses and installed a new software on your mind of the future before it's happened, and this is now the new set program of your brain, of your mind, and of your life, and this is how you bend reality and make your dreams come true. So if you enjoy this video, you can click right over here to watch another video of me breaking down how Joe Rogan uses his manifestation techniques to create his reality. Make sure you get my free success hypnosis so you can start to delete the outer environment and start to build an inner world, so your subconscious pictures and habitual pictures of reality are based off of your vision instead of your current limitations. So you can click right over here or down below, jakeshypnosis.com. And if you enjoyed this video, hit the like button, subscribe, bell notification, click right here to watch the Joe Rogan video now.